Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou is coming up this weekend. This is a really interesting matchup. This is the first boxer versus MMA fighter matchup that we've seen since Conor versus Floyd. And I'm not counting Jake Paul fighting Askren, Woodley, and Nate Diaz. There's a lot going on going into this fight. I put out a video earlier this week saying how Tyson Fury seems to be overlooking Francis Ngannou, and I think that it could cost him. And that's what I'm going to tell you in this video, is that Tyson Fury has a real problem on his hands if he doesn't take Francis Ngannou seriously. If you guys have watched Francis Ngannou in the UFC, you've seen that he's a murderous puncher that can put someone to sleep with a grazing shot. He doesn't even have to land clean to put someone unconscious. Now, one thing that I will say about Francis's striking, like many MMA fighters, his boxing is extremely sloppy. However, I think that Tyson is not taking him very seriously. And given this recipe of Francis having less than professional pro boxing skills, but legendary punching power, combined with Tyson Fury not taking Francis seriously, I think leaves a shot for Francis to win. Deontay Wilder found a shot that put Tyson Fury down, and I think that Francis can do the exact same thing. I think a lot of people in boxing and MMA are looking at this as, oh, good for Francis. He got the big boxing payday, back to MMA. But I think that Francis has taken this very seriously, and I think that that's going to play into the fight. I think that Francis stepping out into the boxing world against all of this doubt, fighting an undefeated Tyson Fury, I know he has a draw, but undefeated, is just another chapter in Francis's long journey of going up against the odds. From working in the sand mines as a child, to his incredible journey trying to get from Africa to France to become a boxer, to eventually making it to the UFC and eventually becoming heavyweight champion. And then after that, of course, his drawn out contract battle with the UFC that led to him stepping out again against the odds and going to the PFL. Now, Francis is a fighter, obviously, but in a character sense as well, he's a fighter, and he's overcome the odds many, many times. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that my official prediction is Francis Ngannou will knock out Tyson Fury. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who do you think is going to win? Is Tyson Fury going to get knocked out, or is Francis going to get exposed as a bad boxer? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video and you want more content just like this, like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay up to date with our latest videos. If you want more content from me, go check out my weekly comedy podcast, the Hissyfit podcast, and go check out my personal channel, Wyatt's World.